Because I can get you the highest end new i5 that they literally just released.
Wait. They just released an i5, but they also just released the i9.
No, this is like in the same batch as the i9. Like, this was in like the same release as the i9. The same generation.
Okay. So
it's
like
quad core.
So it's the equivalent of they just released sugar cookies, and at the same time they released raisin oatmeal that's higher quality than a previous raisin oatmeal.
Yeah.
Okay. Sure.
Or would you rather not? Like, what are you wanting?
I don't know.
Look, do you want to go with a whole new computer, or do you just want to get a new processor?
How can I check exactly how much money I have?
I don't know. Most people know how much money they have.
I have no idea how much money I have right now. I could have anywhere between 600 to, like, more.
Okay, well, if you want to go, like, with a $600 budget, let's see. Okay. The same generation.
Okay. I should just order the 450 one that you sent me. Probably closer to 500 after all the changes. Should I? Or should I order a new computer that's already built? Cost me that extra 200.
It depends if you want to put it together or not.
I don't care about putting it together. I care about me breaking everything.
Honestly, putting it together, all you have to do is watch videos and do it, like, step by step.
Question.
What?
I PayPal you. I give you directly the money. You order the parts and put it together and ship it to me.
No.
How much?
Look, I don't think you understand. The reason I built my own computer is so I never have to mess with building one again.
What do you mean?
Okay, Oodie, let's put it this way. If you get a computer 100% through a website, you can pick out your own parts and pay $50 for them to build it all and send it to you.
I'm not paying upwards of $150 just because
50. 50.
Oh.
It's $50 and you pick all, but the thing is you have to get everything through that website.
I mean, well then it's probably more expensive.
I can look.
It's almost definitely more expensive.
Well, no, you pick out every single part. Browser, Okay, let's see.
Let's see then.
I'm trying to figure out the website that has it.
Okay.
Device tracking, sharing. Choose my. Okay, we're gonna make a build. Okay. $600?
Sure, yeah.
Do you want an optical drive or no?
A what?
An optical drive.
I don't know what that is.
It's like a CD player to where you can like put in driver stuff, or you can go directly to the website. It's additional.
Why do I care?
Huh?
What does that do for me?
It's a convenience thing. If you ever buy something new, it normally comes with a CD, and you just put in the CD, run the CD, as opposed to having to go directly to the website.
CD?
Yes.
Who uses CDs?
Okay. It's nah. I won't get one then. Okay.
Okay.
Jesus Christ.
Who goes?
Okay. Okay, we're not
Okay.
going with this.
Okay.
We're not going with this. This place is awful. You ready for this?
Yeah.
I gave you the $600 budget. You saw what I gave you, right?
You gave me $450. You didn't give me anything.
No. I mean, like, you saw what I sent you and, like, what you'd get out of it, right?
What? Yeah. When you gave me $450, I saw I get out.
You saw all the parts I sent you and, like, what they were, okay? So with this for $600, you get an Intel Core i3, a stock CPU cooler, which is, I mean, and it's only a dual core i3 as well. One 8GB stick of RAM. A 1TB hard drive. No solid state. 1050 Ti. A mid-sized tower and a 550-watt power supply. Oh, and Windows 10.
I don't care. I don't want Windows 10. I want Windows 7. Make it cheaper.
Actually,
is it not cheaper?
I'm gonna be completely honest. I pirated Windows 10.
Is this a bad time to say I started streaming?
Yes.
I'll just bleep it out.
You're already. I don't really care.
Okay.
Well, no.
Good.
Here's the thing. I bought it and then I changed my motherboard and I didn't have access to the email where I bought it on. So my options were to buy it again when I already bought it, or to what's it called?
I don't know what's it called.
So, like, it's not like I didn't buy it before. Honestly, like, do you want to go pre-built or do you want to build it? Like, because that's a big difference in what you're getting.
Will you talk me through it on a Skype call?
Look, here's the thing. I would say I could, but, like, literally every computer is different.
I can turn my face cam on during the Skype call?
I mean, I could get you through most of it. I'm gonna, like, here's the thing. All you have to do, I feel like you could do everything really easy, no trouble by yourself, except maybe the wiring part. That you'd literally just have to follow the book it comes with. Like, you can only help so much in that, unless, like, somebody else is physically there. For example, let's say on your motherboard, this is one thing I would recommend. Put everything on your motherboard before you put it in the case. Because once it's in the case, it's a lot harder to plug things in. And that would really be the only thing you'd have to worry about. Just make sure that you have enough cooling. Like with a motherboard, let's see. You have to plug in your motherboard power, which is a giant 240-pin connector. You have to put connectors up to every single hard drive that you have in it. You have to screw in your hard drives. Then you also have to plug in to your CPU power supply. And normally, if you have a heatsink, you have to plug that in by that power supply. You have to plug in, to all your hard drives, your optical drives, stuff of that sort. Sometimes you have to hook up your USB ports, depending on what case it comes with. Screw in the motherboard. The graphics card, you have to take out a couple screws to take out the back panels, and you just click it in. Then you put in the power supply directly into the graphics card. You just match connectors.
Okay,
and
question.
Then you just what?
So, like, you know when I, like, got my 950 graphics card, that was, like, new, so I had to put it in myself, right?
Yeah.
That means at that time, I knew more about computers than I ever did. So I knew, like, I didn't know like what a lot of stuff, but I knew what a lot of stuff was and what it looked like, kind of.
Okay. Also, pro tip. So if you're gonna build a new computer completely from scratch, here's what I recommend. The motherboard that I sent you can fit 2 graphics cards. You cannot SLI them, but you can have 2 hooked up to where you can have your 950 mining at all times.
Yes. But my 950 doesn't give me a lot of money. I don't really care about my 950, honestly. How much can I sell my 950 for?
Let's look up on eBay. $66 is what one's bidding for.
You're kidding, that's so little.
There's one one of them's at $12.50 right now.
How much did it cost when I first bought it?
Huh?
How much did it cost when I first bought it?
I don't know. Probably around 140. Brand new sealed GTX 950 for 115. 140 for another brand new one.
So I'd probably get like $70 out of it.
Probably. I'd recommend, here's what I would recommend. Honestly, just keep it and put it in your second slot and have it mine.
Yep. Sounds like that's the plan.
I'll be right back. I'm gonna go to the bathroom.
Okay, guys, what do you think about all this computer hype? Freaking computer hype! We gotta get me a new processor, one that isn't $20. My 950 graphics card apparently sucks now. But they have a 2-year lifespan, so that's so stupid. What else is there? Along with all that, I guess I'm getting a new case, motherboard, everything. I don't really want an i5 anymore. i5 sucks.
Oh, I'm thinking I might try to hook up my 1060 for streaming, where I could stream with no lag whatsoever. Because even if it's not SLI'd, you can use it as long as it's for different applications. So I can use my 1060 to stream and my 1080 for the actual game.
What games are you going to be streaming?
I'm not sure yet. I'm not even sure if I'm going to actually stream or not. I haven't got that far yet. I'm still like, do you want your computer to be more graphics card oriented, like just the best all around, or what?
What do you mean?
Because I could make a computer, just give it a monster graphics card, and then suffer in the like CPU department.
Wait, could I literally make my own computer?
What do you mean?
Like from scratch? Like I don't buy any parts, I make my own parts.
You could try. It wouldn't go out very well, but you could try.
Is it illegal?
I don't believe so.
Rip.
Why would it be illegal to physically craft your own parts? I've known people that have sawed their cases apart just to make stuff fit.
But didn't you say that gets dust on it?
What do you mean?
Like, that's why people have cases. I didn't want a case, but then you're like, oh, you'll get dust on your stuff.
No. I mean, like, they have sawed their cases, like, bars and stuff in it for, like, hard drives or stuff like that to make their graphics card fit and things like that.
Oh, that's stupid. Okay.
If you know what you're doing, it's fine.
I guess so. Arguably.
Oh, I've been looking. I think I found a pretty good graphics card that may be better than a 1050 for around the same price. Okay, what's that noise?
What?
Oh, there's like background noise. I'm thinking about a Radeon RX 560 or 570. That might be what you're wanting.
What is that?
A Radeon
Oh, that's a
graphics
graphics
card.
card? Why would I want
Yes.
that? Like, what's that? What's a 570 Radeon? What's that do for me?
Well, I believe that it's better than a 1050, which is what you're gonna get before.
Oh wow.
Yeah, it's slightly better, and you can get it for like the same. Nope, I take that back. Oh wait, no, it's because I'm looking at the wrong one.
Oh god.
That makes more sense. RX 570. That's what I was looking for. Okay, the 570.
You're
let's
gonna
get
make me
used.
blow up my computer.
What?
You're gonna make me blow up my computer.
Why is that?
I don't know.
Okay, maybe not. Maybe that one is more expensive. I don't know why.
Darn it, I want the best for the cheapest.
Alright. Okay.
And I don't know
I'm
what's
still-
the best way to do it. I probably already waited too long for the best way to do it, efficiently wise.
Okay, let's see. If you got an R970 motherboard,
Yeah.
a 750 watt power supply.
How is that a lot of watts? What's my? Didn't you say my current watts is 350, or do you not know?
I do not know. Mine is 750, and that's enough to fit my monster CPU, which is 220 watts, which is way more than most CPUs. Most of them are anywhere between 70 to 140.
Is there a way to check that?
It depends on what's in it. And then I also have 2 graphics cards currently, and it's also enough for all your RAM and ports and stuff. If I was to do everything again, though, I probably would have just went straight to like 1,000 watts, where I would be fine forever, no matter what I did. But hindsight's 2020. It's all modular, so if I ever do it now, it's just going to be paying a lot of money.
Okay.
Also, I have 24 gigabytes of RAM now. What?
24 gigabytes?
Yes,
That sounds like a lot.
it is. You have 8.
That's the memory storage.
Yes. Now, you never need more than 16. I have an excuse for 24.
Someone in the comments says get NVIDIA.
NVIDIA what? Graphics card as opposed to AMD? Because it really depends on what you're wanting for the price. Because AMD has, like, some AMD graphics cards are cheaper than NVIDIA graphics cards, but they also have less performance because, you know, they're cheaper. But also they have some that are slightly more, but it's like better than the 1050 but worse than the 1060. The RX 570 is a perfect example of that. $100 cheaper than the 1060, 50 more than the 1050. Or if you get the 560, it's $50 cheaper than the 1050, but it's slightly worse than the 1050. And I believe you can get 2 560s and SLI them. But don't quote me on that. I'm not 100% sure if those are SLI compatible.
Okay. Oh my god, too much stuff! I want
You know
something. Okay. Is there a website to where, like, we can narrow it all down?
What do you mean?
Like, we can set... What's the word? Hold on. Battles TV has it, so I'm gonna go to that real quick and see what it says. Filters. Is there a way that we can filter our results?
Filter out what?
Between $400 and $800 for the budget. And then we need, what else were we filtering? We need there were certain things I wanted to filter that I had in mind, but now I forgot.
We can go to PCPartPicker.com if you would like. Oh my gosh.
What?
I'm trying to make an account where we can mess with actual builds and prices.
Oh, that'd be cool.
That's what I'm... Home. An activation email.
And I still want to know about, like, the Black Friday shopping stuff.
Okay, 1 second. I have to go and click on this email. Black Friday, I already know what I want to get.
What's that?
A Razer Naga, and if I can find a good wired controller for sale, I wouldn't mind getting another one of those because my buttons are beginning to fall apart. Okay, now, Oodie, now we can build one.
Yeah? Let's do it. We already have some of our list.
Okay, let's see. Saved parts list. Can I do my system build? I don't want that. Ah, there we go.
You broke the street.
Me?
Nah, it's nothing.
Choose a CPU. We're gonna go with an AMD. Do you want AMD or Intel? Pick that now.
AMD.
Okay.
You know, oh yeah, no, what we're gonna... Here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna go to...
What?
Create highlight. We're gonna rename.
What the balls?
BTD battles flash and
I don't care about
mobile at the same time challenge.
Okay, I have my CPUs. We're gonna add to the part list.
There we
CPU
go.
Cooler. I already know. Cooler
Oh, this is gonna be the coolest thing I've ever done.
What?
I'm gonna play battles on PC and mobile at the exact same time.
Oh, no. Oh, God. No, I did not purchase this. What the balls? Okay, now motherboard. I already know what I'm wanting.
Code didn't work. Just gonna play normal.
970. Why is it not on there? Alright, we'll just find one of the similar pricing. Okay, just kidding. Why is the this one? We'll just do this.
I'm not Smurf Alice.
That's
You
about
can't say
the
that.
same. We're gonna add it to inventory.
I want SLI.
This one's SLI compatible,
Yay.
but your graphics card is not. But sure.
What?
Your graphics card is not SLI compatible.
Why not?
Because you need to have a 1070 or 1080, 970, 980.
Well, give me one of those.
You can't afford it.
How much are they?
A 1070 is like $450 or more, and a 1080 is $550 to $800.
Okay, I don't have to buy it yet. Just that. Let's at least get it ready. Let's get the list ready.
That's what I'm making.
Yeah, I don't care how much that is. We'll just, for now, let's just do it as that. SLI.
I don't think you understand. It's always so you want to get an expensive, so you want to get a good graphics card.
I
You
want
don't wanna-
SLI.
You cannot SLI a 1060, but like.
Okay.
Okay, just so you know.
How much better is the TI?
30%.
How much does it cost?
800.
How much does not TI cost?
550.
Nope. Never mind. no, no.
What is this? What am I even looking at? I don't know. Oh, 1 terabyte hard drive for. Okay, that's fine.
Oh, dude. That's cool. We're both doing the challenge
Oh
now.
my god. Now this is not purchased. Gosh darn it. I did not purchase that. Now let's choose it. AMD FX 9590. That's what I want. Add to parts list. There we go. Alright, add a video card. You want to... Okay, what video card were you wanting?
What video card am I wanting?
Yeah, your graphics card.
Oh, SLI.
That... Okay, that doesn't...
Give me
So, do you want-
what options are there? 1070, 1080, 1090?
1070, 1080, 1080 Ti, 970, 980, 880, 890, or 870, 880.
I'll play with you in just a second. I really want to play with Alice doing this challenge. Okay. So not TI. Probably 1070. How much is
Okay.
that?
$425.
Oh, that's not bad.
Now you can get 2 of them if you want to have the SLI.
Is there offside?
If you want. Or you can wait and get it later, because it doesn't matter when you get the second one.
I'll do Snowy Castle then.
Oh, also, I should have... did you want 16 gigabytes
right.
of RAM or 8?
Wait, what?
Do you want 16 gigabytes of RAM or 8? Probably...
Oh, what's the difference? It stores more stuff. I don't care. Does it make a difference? Does it make an actual difference?
Yes.
How much is both?
16 gigabytes of RAM is $80.
Sure. That's not
Okay.
that expensive. I don't care.
What's a cool power supply? Do you just want a cheap power supply, or do you want an actual good one?
It's probably best idea to do good, considering all the problems you ran into.
I have a good case, so but okay. I'll just go with the top result. I should have looked at it.
There we
Let
go.
me
We
look
got
at-
our highlight going.
Okay, so I have you a case with tempered glass,
Oh, flash frozen rim.
so it's gonna look really cool.
Tempered glass. Does that make it more expensive?
It's $70.
For a case?
Most cases are about that much.
Oh. Okay.
How cheap's an optical drive? Alright, none available. Not getting an optical drive. You want Windows 7?
Yeah.
It's about just as expensive as Windows 10. If you want to get a
okay.
legitimate top.
In that case, I'll just take Windows 7. I like it better.
Windows 7? as opposed to 10.
Yep.
10 runs games better.
The letter 4 just subscribed. What do you got to say to the letter 4?
Windows 10 runs games better. It's more optimized.
Well, there you go, letter 4. Hope you enjoyed those words from ProBlug.
Okay. Next question here. Do you just want to keep your monitor, or do you want to get another monitor?
New computer's probably get a new monitor.
Monitors are not cheap, just so you know.
No, you're kidding.
Huh?
How much?
If you want a 1080p monitor, $240. One of them's for $190. There's a real cheap one for $90, but it looks pretty junk. A 1440p one for $800.
Maybe I have a monitor somewhere. Or can I just hook it up to my TV? I know people do that.
Mine's hooked up to my TV.
How do I do that? That's a monitor.
You just shove an HDMI cord in the back of the TV in the back of the computer.
Well, those are cheap.
So you'd rather just do that?
Yeah, how much are those?
An HDMI cord?
Yeah.
$15.
Dude, exactly. Why wouldn't I do that?
You're going to need a wired network adapter. So that's another $25. Alright. There we go.
How much?
Your total is $1,127.
No! You're kidding.
I think that's it.
Let's go over the list. What is it all? What racks up the cost compared to the last one?
A 1070 for one. I'm having 16 gigabytes of RAM as opposed to 8. Actually wanting to get a real case. A bigger power supply because you have a bigger graphics card for future proofing. Buying a real not pirated version of Windows. And a network adapter.
I should buy the 450 one.
I can send you a link, and I mean, you can mess around with the stuff to get it cheaper to your liking.
Yeah, I should probably do that. I should also probably know how much money I have. Really should have done that at some point.
Here, I believe that'll take you to the parts list.
How much did your computer cost total?
A lot. Probably around like $1,800 with the second graphics card. Keep in mind that if I ignore that, that's like $600 I would save. So that's kind of a big caveat. Are you viewing the list?
Well, I'm playing Alice well.
Oh. Because I remember, like, I'm gonna tell you right now that first of all, the power supply is a lot more expensive because I got you a fully modular one for one. I got you a gold standard one as opposed to a non-rated one. And also I got you a bigger power supply.
He beat me. How much did the power supply cost?
$100.
This game is completely broke. That's a lot of money for a power supply.
Now, keep in mind, a lot of this, or some of this stuff, you will be able to find cheaper when looking for it. This is just of, like, the website pricings on the stuff. Like, you can, for example, you might be able to find different RAM cheaper, although that's actually really cheap for RAM. The RAM that I just got that came in today was, like, $110. 1 terabyte hard drive, $45 is about standard. Especially, graphics card's not too bad. The case you got's actually sweet. The power supply you might be able to find for $20 cheaper if you look hard enough, but also having it still be fully modular and gold certified. The network adapter is something that you're going to have to get unless you have one already. Do you have one on your current computer?
What's a network adapter?
It's a USB plug-in that gives you internet.
Then I have internet, so then I have the network adapter, right?
Not necessarily. Some of them are like literally installed on the motherboard, and some motherboards come with Wi-Fi.
I have no idea.
Or you could have Ethernet. Ethernet would be free as long as you have an Ethernet cable and you're like near Ethernet. But if you're not, I'd recommend getting a wired adapter.
Okay, compare the computer I have to like the $600 computer that's already built that we were looking at.
Okay.
To the computer that we just built. That's like twice as expensive, literally.
Wait, what do you mean? So, like, just look up the,
You know what? Compared to the 451, is this one 3 times better?
A little goes a long way with computers, so.
I know, it's the worst.
So, like, it just depends on what you want. You know, you could, and keep in mind, like, and this is coming with, huh?
I want to do what's best for Bitcoin mining.
Okay, in that case, here's what you're gonna do. How many
get in here?
How many motherboards can you fit on your current process, or your how many graphics cards can you fit on your current motherboard?
I don't know. I would assume 1. I don't know what hold on. I got a Dell Windows 7 Home Premium. Microsoft?
Okay, you know what, Oodie? Just buy a new computer. Or make one. Or I can just send you a link to a $3,500 laptop. Or I can send you a link to a $1,000 gaming laptop.
At this point, that might be my best bet. A $1,000 gaming laptop.
Huh?
A $1,000 gaming laptop might be my best bet.
Alright.
Ooh, they disconnected. That's okay,
Alright.
I don't need the same person, I'll just take different people now. Play 2 fans at once.
Alright.
Thanks, Luna.
You ready?
For what?
GTX 1060 is in this laptop. Actually, you know what? If you get a laptop, I'm gonna tell you right now, you're not gonna be able to upgrade it at all. So once it's out of date, you're gonna have to get something new.
Oh God.
What?
I'm dying.
Are you really this lost in what to get?
You have no idea. It'd be easier if I knew how much money I had to the 100th dollar. I don't even know that.
You know what, Oodie? Just go and buy a NVIDIA GTX 1080 Ti.
How? What? The bottleneck of the processor.
And then go and buy an Intel i7 6900K.
I hate you. You just recommended the best stuff to me now. It's gonna give it to like $15,000.
We're actually right around $1,800 before we have actually anything right now. If we're gonna go with the Intel i7 6900K is $1,000 processor. So that's one thing. The GTX 1080 Ti isn't very cheap. Actually, you know what, Oodie? Just get a NVIDIA Quadro M6000. That's what you need.
Yeah? Can you buy that one for me?
I can't afford it. That thing's $4,000, Oodie.
Yeah, I'll bet you'll get it by tomorrow at this rate you're bit mining.
Oh yeah, $1.25 a day.
How much am I getting a day?
Less. Now,
Yeah.
Keep in mind, my number is gonna per day is going to over triple once my other graphics card comes in.
What the heck is...
How does that make you feel, Oodie? Knowing that I'm going to have that thing paid off in less than a year.
Makes me feel like I need to get my computer right now.
Then do it. Keep in mind, every single day you don't get the computer is a whole day of Bitcoin mining you lose out on.
That's exactly the problem.
Huh?
That is exactly the problem, too.
So the longer you wait, like, let's see, how long have we waited so far? Like, a month? So let's say that's like...
That's $30, at least.
Closer to like 60.
Closer, yeah, it is closer to like 60.
Depending on what graphics card you get. So man, Oodie, you could have already paid for your adapter and your CPU cooler and have money to spare for the next month to have your RAM paid off. And then 2 months after that, you're gonna have your processor paid off. Month after that, now you already have your hard drive paid off and money to spare. And then the month after that, now you have your case. And all that you have left is Windows 10, your graphics card, your motherboard, and your case.
Okay. Okay. Do you want me to just buy something this very moment?
Go for it.
What do you want me to buy? Name one thing you want me to buy. Just one.
Just get a new graphics card. You have the graphics card to
I
start making.
have a 950. And it's not SLI.
Does not matter.
What do you mean it doesn't matter?
You can mine with 2 cards that don't SLI.
Oh, you're right.
You just can't
wait.
have them for the exact... Huh?
Why do I care about SLI?
Because it means that you can have both of them going at the same time to help run the same game faster.
But isn't a 1080 like 3 times more than enough or something stupid like that?
Oh, you can run literally anything out with the 1080 right now with ultra settings in 4K.
Then why do I care?
Because if you want to like run everything in 4K ultra settings. So wait, so are you really? You do realize that I have a 1060 and I have a 1080 coming and I cannot SLI them? And I'm still going to use both? Beauty. So if you want, I could literally save you over $100 right now, and instead of a 1070, you could get the same graphics card I have, or you could get the
I want your
or
thing.
Okay. Or I can give you the 3 GB version as opposed to the 6 GB version, which would cut out even more money.
Which you have 6, right?
Yes.
What would you recommend?
Candy got the 3 GB version and it gets just as much Bitcoin mining, but mine is slightly, very slightly better for games.
Well, then I'll just get the one Candy has.
Okay, that's fine. But the thing is, like, if it ever comes up, mine is now, it's weird. Okay, let's look up 1060, 1063 GB, $217.
For one thing or for all of that?
Now you're down to $935.
That's actually realistic. Can we cut out the case to like...
What?
Can we cut out the case to like a $5 case?
I can cut out the case to like...
Literally the cheapest thing you can get.
You don't want a nice looking case that's nice and see-through?
I don't care in the slightest.
Okay. $25.
Yeah, I thought that would work like that.
Is that fine?
That's fine. It's a lot better than 80.
70. Alright, now you are down to $900.
Dude.
I can cut back on the power supply if you would like. But it would not be a modular, and if you get something else in the future, you'd have to get a new power supply.
I'm probably gonna get stuff in the future.
So keep the power supply, even though it's $110, or do you want me to cut it down?
How much would you cut it down to?
I can look real quick. I could cut it down as far as $70 maybe. Let's see what else. 70 or that's not enough. That's also not enough. $50 is pushing it because oh, I take that back. $55, you'll still have the same wattage, but now you won't have a fully modular power supply.
Wait, what's modular?
It means that if you ever have to change the power supply out in the future, that you don't have to rewire everything. It's pretty much you're paying for convenience.
How much is it? Modular?
50. The modular one is $100, and it's also gold rated, which means that it has pretty much perfect safety standards. And this one is bronze rated, which means it has actual safety features, but not like the world's best safety features.
Am I gonna get hurt?
No. Bronze is fine, silver is fine. As long as there's an actual certification, you're probably fine. It's just gold is like the one of the best. Do you want the $55 one, or do you want the like awesome one? Same brand.
What do you think I should get? Would I get hurt? Well,
you're not gonna get hurt, and it's probably not gonna short out, and it comes with a warranty, so that's not the issue. The issue would be changing it out later, if you ever have to change it.
Would you know how to do that?
I have done it before, but it sucks, yes. It's awful. Basically, whenever you change it out, everything's in the case, so now you have to rewire everything when it's already in the case.
I can't take it out of the case?
You could, but then you'd have to redo everything.
How much time would that take?
It took me over 6 hours to rewire everything, and I had to go back the next day and spend a few more hours. Which, keep in mind, I'm not that experienced with that, so if I did it over and over, I'd obviously get faster, but...
Okay. I guess so.
Okay. So now we cut it down to $865, but apparently there's a mail-in rebates minus 50 thing, so it can get cut down to 820.
Oh, that's good.
But I don't know if the mail-in rebates thing, I don't know how that works. So it's anywhere between 820 to 865.
That's so realistic. So we got...
You could go to 8 gigabytes of RAM if you'd really want to, but I wouldn't recommend that. And also, actually, the motherboard I have is actually $30 more than the actual one that I'd recommend you get. It's just it's the only one that had a price somewhat close to the one listed. So it's actually $30 less, so it's actually like $790.
Wait, so my computer would be $790?
Give or take, but there'd also probably be tax. I'm not sure if that's included or not. And I don't know if you'd have to pay for things to ship.
Oh, that's a good point. I feel like maybe I should get it one part at a time. Wait, am I buying parts or am I buying a whole computer now?
This is parts. It is a AMD FX 9590, a Cooler Master Hyper 212 Evo, 16 gigabytes of RAM, a 1 terabyte hard drive, a GTX 1060 3 gigabyte, a deep cool mid-sized tower case, a 750 watt semi-modular power supply, a wired adapter, and Windows 10.
I know the ability isn't slow stuff, but I wanted to stop the balloons. They get ice sharded. Actually, really clever play by me, I feel.
Look, I will save it, and then I will send it to you, and I will let you do any modifying that you want. And it also has links to buy every single part.
Nice.
And the price that you would pay if you bought it directly from them. It also has all the shipping listed, actually. And actually, what you could do, depending on what you want to do with your old computer, is you could actually take out your current hard drive and not get the hard drive, and then you have all of your stuff already loaded on. And I don't even know, you might have to rebuy Windows, but you're already getting Windows. But it would save you buying a hard drive, and you'd already have your files on it.
I'll do that.
Okay, so that would cut out like $45, $47.
Yeah.
Where you could be at like, I don't know, $750. But hey, I sent you a list and it's got links to buy every single part and where it comes from. And I'm actually really upset that I didn't find that RAM, considering mine's a lot more expensive. But mine's also a faster megahertz RAM. And it also has like the amount of wattage it'll be, and it's approximate 458 watts, so you'd be fine to put in a second graphics card if you wanted to. And be fine.
Okay.
Huh?
Okay.
So you could still put your 950 in there and you'd have no problems whatsoever.
Nice. So what now?
Wait, what?
So what now?
I have no idea. I'll just... See, you're lucky I'm nice and do all the researching for you.
You're right. Well, you know that I couldn't do it, right?
You could.
I would, but I really couldn't.
Why not? Do you think I knew what I was doing when I first got into it?
In fact, you know I couldn't because I already did, and I ended up with a 950.
Well, that would be like buying the 1050 now.
1050 is gonna
bad.
suck in 2 years. I don't want it.
Hey, I think my 1080 will be fine in 2 years because I can SLI it once it gets sucky.
Wait, I'm getting SLI, right? No.
No. You're getting a 1060.
How good is that?
Same graphics card that's in my computer except the 3 GB version.
But you're SLIing yours.
No, I'm not.
You just said you were.
My 1080 can SLI, not my 1060.
You have send me one of those.
Why?
How much?
Okay, first of all, my 1060 was $300, and my 1080 is $550 before tax.
I'll pay $300.
For what?
The second one.
The 1080?
Yeah.
I didn't even get that yet. It's not even technically open.
So?
I'm not giving you that for $300.
$350?
I literally just bought it today.
I think what you meant to say is I literally just bought it today.
Uh-huh, if you say so. Whatever you say. I have $21.80 in my miner right now. And I have and that's just in the miner. I have more in the actual account. Oodie, I have like almost a 200th of a Bitcoin, Oodie.
That's a lot.
And no, that's in my miner.
Think about it, dude, we're gonna eventually get like 8 Bitcoins a year. You know what? No, we're gonna get a Bitcoin every single month.
Is that your goal?
Yep. Bitcoin a month.
I'm gonna tell you right now, you'd have to have like a lot of 1080 Ti's for that.
Oh, several 1080 Ti's?
Yes.
How many?
A lot. Like more than 15. And here's the thing. What?
What's the thing?
At that point, you might as well make a workstation and not even have cases and have it like on an actual workstation.
How much money would that be? A year. How much money would I earn a year?
If you get a Bitcoin a month?
Yeah.
Depends on the Bitcoin pricing. Right now it's at $4,000 a Bitcoin. So like $48,000 a year if it stays at the same.
Well, we're gunning for $40,000 a year for Bitcoin, right?
What?
I thought we were gunning for $40,000 a year for Bitcoin.
Sure.
What do you mean, sure? I thought you and I agreed just the other minute to try and get $40,000 a year from Bitcoin. Did we not?
I honestly, like, this 1080 is literally just an investment right now. One, it's going to be awesome playing games in it. And not only that, I'm gonna be getting a lot of money every day. That's gonna pay for my school lunch every single day, Oodie. How does that make you feel?
I'm gonna be right back.
Okay. I'm gonna go finish an anime episode then.
Yeah, I got something. Hold on. Dude, okay. Okay, so I'm gonna share my screen so you can see what I'm talking about. Gonna sit down. Here we go. Because there's like no other way for me to do this. Rip. There you go.
I'm on episode 10 of Trinity 7.
Okay, I'm sharing my screen. Look at my screen.
God, you're making me lose like a cent a day.
Just look at my screen. Okay.
Looking.
Look at that. The face is a little bit derpy,
It's
but
very, very blurry.
okay, well, you get what it is. The face is a little bit derpy, and the hair is not the best. But dude, that gi is like on point. That is manga ready right there. Didn't take me nearly as long as I thought it would either. What do you mean, no it's not? Dude, that's so good.
Not in the slightest.
What do you mean? It's just because you're not in person, dude. If you were here admiring it like I am.
Are you literally streaming yourself looking at pictures and conversation?
It's doing... It's doing pretty good. I'm not gonna lie. I got 3 people in here. Like, dude, you can't say that Goku's bad. For how effortlessly I did it, that's amazing. That's genuinely amazing.
I'm going to go temporarily to watch this episode.
Okay. Can I help you? Okay, then don't call. I said no. My parasite. I'll stream later.